Apple brought satellite communication to the masses with emergency SOS via satellite, and Google seems to be following suit with Android 15 and future Pixel phones. But don't expect the satellite rollout to end there, as Samsung may be preparing to launch a similar feature on Galaxy phones as well, possibly starting with the Galaxy S25. So, hey everyone, I am Ayush, and if you are new here, don't be shy. Do subscribe now. Android Authority has been diving into various Samsung apps over the past few months, anticipating that Samsung would follow Apple's and Google's lead. That work seems to have paid off, with strings relating to satellite communication appearing in Samsung's emergency SOS, messages, and phone apps. The new text in the emergency SOS app makes mention of satellite messaging and explains how connecting to a satellite works, namely calling emergency services when there's no cell signal. The app also includes a string warning users that are in satellite mode, while also explaining that they can send and receive text messages. However, the only mention of emergency calls relates to connecting to cell towers if you're still in range. Weirdly, Samsung Messages has text claiming the app doesn't support satellite messaging. Instead, users are pointed towards Google Messages, which suggests that Samsung's satellite communication system may be linked to Google's own system. Unless Samsung is supporting two competing systems, that is, it wouldn't be the first time the company has done this. Though this hasn't happened with anything quite so serious before. When it could be a matter of life or death, the last thing you need is confusion over how you're supposed to call for help. It looks like laying the groundwork for satellite connectivity on Samsung phones is still in the early stages. That means what we see could easily be incomplete or may change in the future, and we can't pass judgment until we get a better picture of what Samsung has planned. But it's good to know that Samsung does have satellite connectivity in the works. Google may be handling some of the software requirements in Android 15, but it'll still rely on phone makers adding the necessary hardware to communicate with the satellites themselves. Considering Samsung's position as the dominant Android phone brand, adding that hardware means this life-saving feature would be within grasp of even more people. Not to mention the fact rival platforms will no doubt follow its example. The question is, when will we see it? The Samsung Galaxy S25 launch is 6 months out, and considering Samsung is already preparing for something satellite-based, that would be the perfect opportunity to launch it. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Now, what do you think? Will Samsung's satellite communication feature be a game-changer in the smartphone industry? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you liked and subscribed to this channel. I will see you in next one.